shot easy. Bars burst shotgun, pistol grip action. Feed a motherfucker more pellets than Batman. Undercover trying to listen in like rap fans. Two-step till you get your proof, yep, tap dance. We don't discriminate, just eliminate. Relocate bodies where it's hard to assimilate. Water be coughing so you can get all the help you want. As soon as you learn to speak up.
Urbanetics, you did it again, baby. Urbanetics, you did it again. Black-owned business. T-shirt fire. The material is just... Yo, first of all, y'all know how I feel about black-owned businesses. You know how I feel about the product. The product got to be right. The product got to make me want to, you know, to represent and show love. You know what I'm saying? You know, one of the greatest things in the world is when you chilling with a shorty, man. First time chilling with her, like, what, weeks or two in, and she take that leg, man, thick thigh, put a calf across your thigh. You know what I'm saying? And then you just hold the swole, her ankle and thigh, you decide, and that smooth feel, that smooth, buttery, that's what this feel like right here, man. Urbanetics be killing the game, man. He killing the game. I wore Urbanetics hoodie last time, the Urban Footy hoodie. Y'all know how I felt about that. Y'all know how I felt about that hoodie. That hoodie was dope. Then he come back and said me, I gotta keep going to Urbanetics, man. And then he be coming with these stickers. Like, that's official, man. It's official. So go check out Urbanetics, man. Curious Red Flag Podcast, episode 28. That's right, number 28. I'm out here, I'm out here busting ass. I'm out here busting ass on the podcast game right now, man. I'm consistent. And I ain't gonna stop either. Shout out to everybody showing me love, man. I brought y'all Big Ja. I brought y'all Lulu. And then I had to bring you Wifey. I had to do it. I had to bring her. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring Wifey on here because y'all requested it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all are showing love. Y'all telling me to bring her back again. And I'm going to bring her back again. But I'm going to be honest with you. She's the hardest person to get. Yeah. I be in the bed trying to book her. And she be telling me this is not the right way to go. Like, hey, show up. You know what I'm saying? But y'all showed me so much love in that episode, man. Make sure, if y'all watching this episode, make sure y'all go, like, the podcast is growing. But I got, like, the first 10 episodes, they like at 200 views, 300. Let's get them views up. Let's get them up to a G. Let's get them up to 1K. Let's watch them episodes. Show them episodes to look. I'm spitting game on those episodes. Now, today, I'm doing this episode by myself. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know what? I got to bring it back to me because I want to get back to what the Curious Red Flags is about. Curious Red Flags is about red flags in my life. We make fun of my red flags. And you know, you guys might see some red flags in my shit that y'all might laugh at, ha ha he he, to y'all shit, whatever it is. You know, the Curious Red Flag Podcast, we here. I need a sip of water to this because one of my boys, man, one of my brothers in the game, not a comedian, someone I grew up with, he been telling me, he's like, hey man, I need you to tell this story about the villa. I'm going to tell y'all about the villa. It's so many red flags in this story. I'm about to take y'all on a magical journey. I'm about to just get right into the story because we're going to call this story the motherfucking villa, okay? Curious Red Flags Podcast, episode 28. We talking about the villa right now. So my best friend and me and my best friend, we used to work at UPS together, right? And he has a girlfriend that he's been going out with for about, at this time, I believe, 8, 9. I don't know. They've been going out. I mean, they've been going out for years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's at the point of the relationship where, like, if chicks is walking by and the dudes is staring at chicks, he over here, like, I'm like, yo, you see that? He like, oh, yeah, that lawnmower dope. That's how long he been with his girl. You know what I'm saying? They're married now, but this is just the commitment he had to his lady. I'm talking about the type of commitment where I didn't see this motherfucker for a year. Best friend, didn't see him for a year. He told me, he said, I couldn't hang out with you no more. I said, why not? He said, because I really liked this girl and you were a bad influence and I wanted to lock it in. And I said, hey, I get it. I understand. And right now they're married. 2 beautiful kids, you know what I'm saying? And I'm happy to have subtracted away from your life the first year of the dating. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but listen, so me and my man, we working at UPS, right? And he's, we working at UPS, and he's like, look, me and the lady, we about to go on this ski trip. You know what I'm saying? And we about to go on this ski trip. Yo, you should wanna come. You wanna come through or whatever. And I'm like, a ski trip. I'm like, when he said ski trip, I'm not even thinking about skiing. I'm like, we stayed in a cabin from Friday till Sunday. I'm not even thinking about skiing. I'm thinking about, man, I'm trying to get my ba-ma. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never had sex in the cabin. You know what I'm saying? First time for everything. Now, at that time, when he invited me on this ski trip, I had just started dating this girl. I'm not giving no names because red flag. Never get no names, because at the end of the day, people see you succeeding. You tell a funny story. Somebody be like, oh, I need some money. I'm suing. I want some money. No. So I'm not giving no names. You know what I'm saying? On this story. But I was dating this chick at the time, right? Nice looking girl, beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And I think we were like, what, two months in. So with 2 months in, it's like, you got that, you can't do no wrong type of liking you. You know what I'm saying? You can't do no wrong. Like, I think me and my boy and his girl, same one that worked at UPS, we went to Great Adventures together. We had a good time, hell of a good time at Great Adventures. Hell of a good time. You know what I'm saying? I remember we went on this roller coaster. She was crying on the roller coaster, man. We would laugh, like we supposed to be paying attention to be getting scared. We looking at her, we laughing because she about to pee herself crying on the roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what I'm saying? So, but I the man I am, I'm like, it's all right, baby, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? We on the roller coaster, we done shared snow cones together. It's one of them summer situations. I met her, I think it was in August, and we having that at the end of August. When you snatch a shorty at the end of August, that's the best time because now you're going into the winter and you about to have that cuddle buddy. You know what I'm saying? So, guy in August and things is going good. You know what I'm saying? No arguments. We on that phone to like what? From 9 to the next day type of, we doing good. You know what I'm saying? No red flags there. So when my boy said to me, hey man, let's go to the ski trip, I asked her to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, why not bring her up there? You know what I'm saying? Shoot, man. Let's see how that body move in the snow. Let's see how that body move in the cabin. You know what I'm saying? Let me warm you up a bit. So I bring her. I ask her. We pay the money. We give my boy the money. Bow. She gives the money. My boy's girl's cousin, I never met her before. She supposed to be coming, and her brother. They supposed to be coming to the ski trip. Boom. All right. Fast forward. Now after the ski trip is paid for and booked, me and this girl start having issues. And I wanted to say, put this on me. I'm the type of guy back in the day, man, where it just take one thing to kind of make me be like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. This is 25-year-old Nick at the time. I'm like, I don't want to be here. I'm like, and she's arguing about everything. I remember one time I was watching a TV show. She said she wanted to start the show. Then she was like, you don't ever do what I want to do. And it was just, like I said, it just wasn't working out. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't working out. Like, I'm like, damn, like this is the sandwich I liked before. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the same ham sandwich I was eating. This ham sandwich is stale. It's a stale sandwich. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I'm telling my boy, man, I'm like, I want to get out of this relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go to the ski trip. What is going on? But I was back in the day, I was the type of dude, let me tell you the type of skill I had. I never broke up with anyone. You know what I'm saying? I just allowed them to break up with me. You understand what I'm saying? So what happened was, then I formulated this plan. I remember, it was a Saturday. No, it was a Sunday. It was a Sunday. I remember it was a Sunday, and I asked her what she was doing. And she said she wasn't feeling well. I said, oh, okay. She said, yeah, so I'm just going to kick it back at home. I'm like, all right, cool. So my boy calls me up. He like, the same one from UPS, the one I'm going to ski trip. He like, hey, man, yo, what's up? I said, hey man, I ain't nothing. He's like, yo, you wanna go to the club? I'm like, yeah, why not? Sunday, like he's like, it's a popping club. It got happy hour. He was like, you know, come through. So I'm like, all right, yo, whatever. So I call her up. Now listen, I'm trying to be a good boyfriend. I call her. I'm like, hey, look, I'm about to go with my boy and this girl to the club. Just have some drink, you know, just kick back, you know, a little. Not even a club, it's a lounge. We're gonna have some fun at the lounge or whatever. And she come back, you know, she get mad. She like, I'm over here sick, and you know, you out going out. I said, well, first of all, you want me to come over? She's like, no, I'm sick. I don't want no company. I said, well, I'm about to go out. She's like, no, why you can't stay home? Why fuck? You can't stay home. I'm sick. I'm like, so I'm supposed to stay home while you at home sick. You know what I'm saying? She said, you know what? She let me call you back. She claims she hangs up, right? So I get this text message where she goes, because it's back when the T-Mobile sidekicks was out. Zip. Open it up. Zip. Get the text message. Oh, I hear zip, 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 zip. That's when you open it up. Zip. And she's like, I don't think this relationship's going to work. I think we need to end this now. Please don't get mad. Please don't give me no kickback. Let's just end it and go our separate ways. You know, and she goes, you know, also I'm not gonna go on a ski trip, so maybe you guys could just at the end, because there was no refund on this deal we had. She's like, you know, it's cool or whatever, you know, whatever. She's like, it's cool, whatever, no refund. I don't want to go. I'm like, all right, cool. So now look, this is my out. Remember I said I don't break up with people. I wait for them to break up with me. So I'm like, let me confirm this shit. I call her. She like, I told you I don't want. I said, whoa. No, I agree. So this relationship is over, right? She's like, I told you it's over. I said, okay. I said, you're not coming on this ski trip, right? She said, I'm not. So I didn't want to make it seem like I was happy about it. So I was like, you're not gonna come on the ski trip? She like, no. I said, oh, okay. I feel bad. So what I'm gonna do is my next check, each check I'm gonna send you a payment to pay you back. She's like, you don't have. I said, no, I'm gonna do it. I said, right? She said, okay. I said, man, you really want to do this? She's like, yes. Suck my. You know, I don't want to say the word. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the D word, but she told me to suck her thing. Stop. Red flag. This is an East Coast story. You know what I'm saying? This is like around the time when chicks started telling dudes to suck our part, but they put it on them. I'm just letting you know right now. There's Mr. Potato with it back in the day. They tell you, so when they tell you to suck that shit, that means they mad. So I'm like, man, I hang up the phone. I call my boy. I'm like, man, yo, shorty just broke up with me, man. He like, yo, perfect. Check this out. My shorty cousin that coming to the trip, she gonna be there. I'm like, man, I ain't really trying, man. I ain't trying to, whatever. I'm just gonna come have some fun. I ain't even trying to meet any crazy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to meet no more crazies. I'm just trying to go, have some drinks, and just whatever. So I hop on the, I get dressed, or whatever it is, and put on my blazer, you know what I'm saying? I had on a blazer and some shit. You know, I couldn't dress back in the day. I don't know what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? I just had muscles and a lot of good section. I ain't know how to dress back in the day. I said I had some jokes. I was funny. You know what I'm saying? So it made up for the out. You saw the episode I did with Shantae. I wasn't a big time dresser. I thought I was dressing back then. Apparently, I ain't never knew how to dress. Apparently, my wife got me looking dope. You know what I'm saying? And it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not good dope now. But back in the day, I had a nice body, cute face, right? You know what I'm saying? I had some funny. I didn't have to really know how to dress, but like whatever. So, back to the story. I get dressed. I hop in the cab. I text my ex to confirm the breakup. I'm like, hey, she goes, F you, leave me alone. Please do not bother me. I do not want to tell my family. That's a seal. That means this relationship is over. You know what I'm saying? It's done. Like, that's a closed deal here. I don't want that to tell my family. That means, like, I have to tell my family. That means possibly somebody, if I call again, somebody gonna kick my ass. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was bigger than the Pops. I don't want. But I'm just saying, this relationship was, you know what I'm saying? Pops was old looking, you know what I'm saying? I done kicked his ass, you know what I'm saying? But respectful as I am, I'm like, cool. It's over. Pasa manita. I just made that up. Not even a real word. Done relationship. Boom. Get to the club. My boy's girl cousin is the bouncer. He has our family run the club, whatever. I get up in there. I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm like, I give him a pound. I give his lady a hug. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? They like, we get drink, we get happy out. They're like, oh, let me introduce you to my cousin. So I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm walking to the back. And I'm walking to the back. I kind of got my eyes like mid-level. And I'm walking. And when I look up, I see these, man, this girl's, yo, let me fix my hat. Hey, man, I've never been a breast man. I've always been an ass. You didn't have to have, I mean, yo, her breast had the glare. It was glaring. It was like, when you go to the supermarket and you grab fruit and you like, I'm like, God damn. I'm looking at them things and then, I shake her hand and she and she from Brooklyn. She like, yo, shake my hand. She hugged me. Oh my God, my face go by her neck. And it just smelled like Ghana fructose, the shampoo, the bullshit ass shampoo that had the good ass smell. Ghana fructose shampoo, man. I'm like, God damn. Like, not saying she had Ghana fructose. I'm just saying the neck area was smelling good. It was smelling so good, man. And she like, so you going to the villa, huh? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to the villa. She like, hold on, stay right here. She turned around. Bow! Bam! I'm talking about what? Ass too? I mean, she turned around, her ass, hologram card ass. I'm like, oh shit. What the? And I'm talking about back in the day. When, the ass crazy when there's no belt needed. There's no, and she had on, I don't know, man. She had on these, I don't know, some dress-up pants or whatever, but the crack was on top of the belt buckle, like, hey, like, I was looking over the belt buckle, like, the upper butt cheek was looking over the belt buckle, like, hey. It was like the neighbor in Home Improvement. It was like, hey, how you doing? I see you looking at this ass. Happy you came? I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, what did oh, man. At this point, I'm like, man, I'm drinking. Shorty, me and Shorty vibing, we dancing. I'm just like, I'm dancing with her. She a little bit about my height. When she wear heels, she a little bit taller than me. So like when I'm dancing with her, my chin is on her boobs. I'm just looking at her and we having a good time. Every time, and listen, I don't like to be, her breath was smelling so good. It was just like, and I don't like to be in breath, but I'm swimming in breath at this point. I'm like, God damn, your breath smelling like what you eating, man? What's your diet? It's smelling good, man. She like, so we having a good old time. And then the night end, you know what I'm saying? She like, I see you at the villa. I'm like, the villa a week away. The villa is a week away. So when we leave the club, man, I'm gonna let me on. I'm hard. Yo, I must have been hard all week until the villa. I'm just like, damn. I ain't never, like, yo, if people don't understand, like, I'm from Queens, so, like, yo, like, this is a Brooklyn chick. Like, I'm like, God damn, like, I gots to have that. I had to. Sexy. I mean, she had the braids. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? Let me take a sip of water. You know what I'm saying? And I think she's from, I want to say Brown. Was it Brown? I don't even give a fuck. She's from Brooklyn. And man, and she be like, hey, yo, hold on. She know how to dance to all that Spanish shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, she got two brothers, two big goon, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They'd kill you. One older brother kill you, but I didn't even care. I got to have that. You know what I'm saying? That's how dope she was. So I'm hard all week. I can't wait. I'm staring at the screen right now. You know what I'm saying? And look, I'm a married man. I'm just living in that time period. And when I was 25, you know, I'm like, you going through the villa? We about to have a good old time. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to talk to your titties. You know what I mean? And I ain't even a breast man, but I'm trying to have a conversation with the titties. You know what I'm saying? And she's beautiful. Let's put it right there. Because I know a lot of people are like, what about her face? You over here subjectifying. She's beautiful. She was a triple threat. Beautiful face. Big old breasts. Wow. Ass. And she was funny. And she was hood. And smart. Didn't even know she worked with the law. She worked at a law firm. Come on. What are we talking about? All right. I done forgot about my ex. Fuck her. I already confirmed that we done. So the rendezvous point is in front of my house. Everybody, we supposed to be at my house. We're gonna, my boy and this girl gonna meet me at my house. After my house, we're gonna go pick up their cousins, the girl from Brooklyn and her brother. We're gonna go pick them up, whatever, right? So boom, everybody at my house. Everybody laughing. We over there joking. I got my ski shit. I'm hey, yo, well, I can't wait to get out there, man. Oh, who gonna ski? You gonna ski? Oh, we gonna ski. All right, man. Dude, I'm over here lying. I'm about to bust your ass. I don't never ski before. We gonna ski. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Yeah, they got the sun. We all laughing. You know the movie where everybody laughing? And we just freeze frame. Because I felt like the wind hit us and it was a wind of danger. So, like, imagine we all freeze frame. And then the picture is like somebody hit the flame of the picture, and the picture just started to disintegrate. This yellow cab pulled up in front of my crib. My ex show up. And everybody's just staring like, why is she here? Look, the fear of her, I done sweated. Look at the armpit sweat already. I'm living the moment. She pull up. She come out. Immediately, I'm like, what's up? What you doing here? She like, like, I ain't about to waste my money. Fuck you, nigga. Like, we, you know, I'm coming, but I'm doing me, right? So I'm like, yo, like, man. But at the time, I was like, I'm like, yo, like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, just I pay back. No, I don't want you to pay me back. I'm coming. So it ain't shit we could do. I'm like, fuck it. We all that in the car. I tell him, I'm like, yo, look, I'm letting you know right now. I'm going out there. I'm doing me. I'm not even sleeping in your room. The room we got together. You can have the whole fucking room. Cause I'm thinking I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Brooklyn. I'm thinking I'm gonna be in Brooklyn. So I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? Now let's rewind. I had already told Shorty from Brooklyn I had just broke up with my ex or whatever. And, you know, whatever. And so she didn't give a fuck because she had just broke up with her man. So let's go back to the story. I'm going to tell you because you need to know the things that happen. So I'm like, yo, cool. I don't give a fuck about my ex. Like, you come in, don't talk to me. Whatever. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? So I tell my boy's girl to let her cousin know. She, you know, so we heading out that way. We driving now. And I ain't saying shit. We in this 3-row van. I ain't saying shit to my ex in the back. Quiet. I ain't saying shit to her. She's like, can you pass me my bag? I took the bag. I just threw the motherfucker in the back. Ha! Bow. She's like, damn. I'm like, don't say shit to me. We not together. So we pull up to Brooklyn. We go to the cousin house now. I say, I got to use the bathroom. We get out. I go up the stairs. And I start talking to the cousin. I'm like, yo, look, my ex came. I don't know why she here, but she said she don't give a fuck. She doing her. She want to pay the money. So, yo, oh my God. Her cousin, my boy's girl's cousin goes, so what? Y'all ain't together? Like, I ain't about to ruin this trip, nigga. Like, we about to, I'm like, yo, she don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me, that intensified it. That made me be like, yo, this girl is like Jay-Z. If Jay-Z's essence was a woman, this is her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, Remember I said if Jay-Z's essence was a woman. First of all, red flag. Why the fuck did I bring my ex in the car? We should have just drove and left her off. This is where the story gets interesting. So we get in the car, right? My boy's girl's male cousin sits in the back next to my ex. So my ex goes, "Oh, I'll sit up here next to you." And she could sit. I was like, "No, you good. You good. Sit back there. You good." She's sitting here. And so I'm sitting down in the van, right? I'm gonna get out to let her in. I don't know why I got in it first or whatever. I thought I let him out. Brooklyn, let's just call her Brooklyn. Brooklyn gets in, and she said, "No, you can sit there." And she gets up and she just puts, she's sliding to the side to her seat over here, and she pushes that, and that ass is like an inch from my nose. I ain't gonna lie to you, I sniffed cherries. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man. And listen, I know my ex is mad. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, she sit down, she take that leg, you know what I'm saying? She put it over my lap. I can hear my ex in the back. So my ex, I heard her say, what's going on? I'm like, the villa, that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I never look back. I'm in the car. I got her cousin leg on my calf on my thing. I'm rubbing. Yo, my ex in the back the whole ride to Pennsylvania. She just making sound effects. She got on the phone. She on the phone with Noah. "Yeah, what's up, girl? Yeah, when I get back, yeah, I'm about to talk to Henry. I'm about to talk to Paul. I'm about to talk to Calvin. Yeah. I wilds out. I get dick. Whatever." So Brooklyn go, "Oh, can we drive him by?" She don't want to see that. I'm like, "Oh," she like, I can't see. I'm like, "Oh man, you want?" She like, "No, let me sit in your lap and look." And she on my lap. She looking out the window, and I'm just sitting here like, man. At this point, I done forgot that my ex is in the back. She's a phantom at this point. She don't even exist. You know what I'm saying? So we pull up to the villa, and there's a liquor store. Before we get to the villa, we stop at a liquor store. We got a bottle of scissor. This is back when Diplomats had a bottle of scissor. We buy crazy liquor. And we get there, and, first thing we do, at this point, we all dumping our bags. I go to use the bathroom. My ex slide in the bathroom, and she like, "I made a mistake. I don't want this to end." She's like, "I don't want this to end. I like you, and I just work things out." And I go, I'm being honest with you, I can't. I looked at her in her face. I said, I can't do it. I can't. I don't want to do this. I need healing. So you stay down here, and I'm go upstairs, but I can't do this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not you, it's me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go upstairs. Brooklyn, and I run up the stairs, right? So the first thing we all going to do is we was going to this pool. They had a pool at the one facility. We all go to the pool, right? And at this point, we go to the pool. My boy and his lady in the water. Brooklyn come out in this swimsuit, blue bra top, blue bottom, stomach on. Oh my God. Let me take another sip of water. I mean, she is looking bad, you know what I'm saying? And in my mind, I'm like, I got to have that. I got to. You know what I'm saying? So we all in there chilling. Who come out? My ex is on, it's at that time of the month. She on her period. So she come in the water with a bathing suit on, man. She got the top, right, with the truffles. I'm like like the sea clam standing up, the shoulder, like who's the master type of shoulder pads, and she got on these. She got the swim thing on with the pad. It's like an ice cream sandwich wrapper just sticking out both sides of the panties. And I'm just sitting there like, what is she doing? And, the girls feel bad, so they go over there, they all taking pictures, and I'm just looking at her like, wait. So my boy like, yo, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know. What is she doing? You know, at that point I was, you know, I wish there was a shark in the pool and it sniffed blood and it would just took out the equation for the weekend. I know y'all like, damn, Nick, why like that? I'm like, man, listen, okay? She don't need to be here, but you gonna watch a movie, and it's called Your Ex Driving Through Brooklyn. You understand what I'm saying? So after that, we do that. We like, yo, man, fuck this pool. Let's go back to the house and let's go play. Let's go drink and play some card games. So we go down there. We get in the house. Everybody take a shower. Everybody get dressed. Everybody put on their whatever. So we their pajamas. You know what I'm saying? I got on a tank top and I got on some shorts. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't got no drawers under these shorts. I'm just like whatever. Like let's get the liquor going. You know what I'm saying? So we playing this game. I forgot what the name was called, but it's like a game where you have to guess some shit. And if you had guessed it wrong, if you pull the wrong card, you have to drink or take a shot or whatever, right? And so that's just how the game goes. You gotta take a shot or whatever. So, man, like, oh no, it was a game. It was truth or dare. And if you ain't do the truth or the dare, you gotta take a shot. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm taking shots. So everybody taking shots. Brooklyn, the first person, she had to do the truth or dare. The truth or dare was she had to take the top off. The top off. Whoa. Avocado. She got the avocados. She put up a shirt. She got the avocados. The avocados was together like this. They was like, help me. They bolted at the top. I'm like, from the top. Looking crazy. My boy, the game came to me. I was like, look, me and my boy is secrets. He daring me. Him and his wife was daring me so I can get. They're like, hey, I dare you to. Oh, I guess I'll take it. I took my shirt off. Listen, once the shirt off, I wish somebody would dare me to take my shorts off. You know what I'm saying? Nobody dared me. The cards never came back to me. Everybody taking shots. At this point, we stopped. Fuck the game. My ex, she playing the game. I don't know why she playing the game. There was a bunch of guys at the pool. She could have, you know what I'm saying? She could have talked to, but I don't know. So she taking shots and man, she not even losing. She just taking off clothes. Taking off clothes and shit. She getting the answer right. She taking off clothes. She getting the answer wrong. She just taking off clothes. At one point, she starts screaming, I'm in love! I'm in love! And I'm just sitting there like, this ain't gonna stop me from riding down Brooklyn. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But it got to the point when she got too drunk, man. She got up, started dancing around the house and confessing shit from the past. I'm just sitting there like, what's going on right now? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm drunk. I'm wasted at this point. I think I drank too much. Red flag. We're 25. Anybody young watching this in the young 20s, man, if you're trying to score, don't drink too much. Because 9 out of 10, you ain't going to get what you're trying to get. I'm trying to drink with Brooklyn. Man, she from Brooklyn. She from the hard part of Brooklyn. She drinking. And she over there just doing little burps. She good. You know what I'm saying? So, my ex get up. She start dancing. She going crazy. My boy's girl and Brooklyn, they grab her. They like, hey, look, man, you drunk. They walk her downstairs to the room. They lay her down. They sit by her side. I don't know. I think they tell her bedtime stories and shit. And she passed out. She go to sleep. Brooklyn comes upstairs. She like, where you gonna sleep? I'm like, with you? You know what I'm saying? You know, so she grabbed my hand and she walked me up the stairs to her room. She had a room upstairs, but there's no room. It was just upstairs. It was like a railing where you could see. You can't see the bed, but you could see outside. Her brother's downstairs on the couch, knocked the fuck out. I had condoms. I hid them behind this Yo, I'm so drunk. I forgot. I like, damn, I'm upstairs. I forgot the condoms, right? Whatever it is, right? Me and Brooklyn upstairs kissing. First of all, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm just gonna get into it, man. I'm so drunk. Brooklyn sits in my face. That's all that happened. She sits on my goddamn face. Shot out of my face till I passed out. That was it. Shot out of my face till I passed out. Red flag. That was it. That was it. All I remember, she just shot on my face till it passed out. Had to bite the box first night. That was it. I'm just staring at the screen because that's just what happened. Got drunk. That's ate the box. Bang. Both of us knocked out, sleeping. Morning time comes. I wake up to dishes being slammed in the sink. And I wake up and I look at Brooklyn and I'm like, hey, what the fuck? Where's my ex? That's all I'm thinking about at this moment. Like, where is my ex? Because I hear dishes clashing. Downstairs in the villa, my boy and his wife in the room, they saying the same shit. My boy said he was like, where's Anthony? Where's Anthony? She like, oh, everybody's scared. So I'm looking at Brooklyn. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What she do? I just hear dishes clanging, and then she in the kitchen, my ex in the kitchen, like, motherfuckers, fuck, think I'm wrong, what the fuck with motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that downstairs. So I'm like, man, I'm terrified. You know what I'm saying? I wipe my face off, you know, because it ain't sweat. You know what I mean? So I'm like, Brooklyn at this point, she like, fuck that, I'm about to go downstairs. So she go downstairs and she say hi to my ex, hey, what's up? Whatever. And my ex, you know, she like, hey, how you doing? You had a good night? She like, and then Brooklyn go, as a matter of fact, I did. So I don't know, man. I come down the stairs and I just start sliding down the stairs, and I just creep to the side and just run off down to my boys' room, knocking on the door, and they let me in. I'm like, man. I'm like, yo. Like, yo, that girl, she downstairs, she washing dishes with no water. She was washing dishes with no water. That's how you know you just down there. You washing dishes with no water. She had to wash dishes and say, I'm like, yo, I'm like, man, what the fuck? I'm like, she gonna kill us. So, red flag. Listen, I don't care how long ago, if your ex tell you she break up with you and she come with you, first of all, she shouldn't have came, and she come with you, you gotta have a lot of balls to lay in the bed with another woman while your ex is downstairs. I don't care if she knocked out. You need to do whatever it is you do. Don't ever fall asleep drunk in another woman's bed. Your ex is downstairs. Red flag. Red flag. I know y'all probably watching this like, that boy, wow. But I got to have it. I was young, I was dumb, and I don't care. I had to enjoy the experience. The whole next day, I'm just sitting at the breakfast table. Just smell good, but because I ain't washed my face yet. I just had boxed casserole. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, here's where everything goes crazy. My ex decided to destroy the trip. Day number 2. I'm just gonna get to it. My boy and his wife were supposed to make spaghetti, right? So they leave. They said, let's go get some noodles, and they left the meat in the sink. And my ex goes, hey, listen, I can help out. They're like, nah, it's all good. She's like, nah, and they're like, just like, you just chill. We're gonna go get the seasonings or whatever, and they're gonna let the meat thaw out, right, or whatever. And my ex, when they left, I'm watching TV, and I had the water running. I'm like, why the water running? You know what I'm saying? I go in the kitchen, and my ex is washing the meat, the spaghetti meat, the ground beef. She's washing it. the meat in the sink. She's washing the meat in the sink with water and soap. I'm not making this up. This is what she's doing. My boy's wife is crazy. She don't play when it comes to food. So I remember I called my boy, man. I hit him up on the sidekick. I'm like, yo, SOS. Hit me back. He like, yo, what's up? I'm like, yo, shorty washing the meat with soap and water. He go, what? I'm like, yo, man. He like, yo, my lady gonna kill her. I'm like, cool. So, but I'm like, he like, when she get there, she gonna kick her ass. She come home, my boy's wife bust over the door, bow. I'm sitting there like this, like. She go, what happened to the meat? She go, oh, I washed the meat. I put soap and water in the meat. I'm gonna be honest with you, my boy's wife at the time just woosah'd and walked away, and I think we wound up ordering pizza. But my ex was like, it's perfectly good meat. She cooked the meat. She ate I don't know what happened. I think we wound up throwing the meat away. I don't know. She could have ate it raw. We wound up eating pizza that day. The next day at the villa, we get into a BB gun fight with some kids, a pack of young kids, man. I don't remember the story too much. All I know is that my ex, I don't even know these kids. She let them in the house. Cause we started playing with them, throwing snow at them or whatever. And next thing you know, our door got open and these kids invaded our house. And they're like, there's like 30 kids in there, man. And I'm like, all right, one kid, my boy and I, we trying to hold it down. Oh, I took one of the kids prisoner, tied him up in the bathtub, tied him up through in the bathtub, mafia style. Like, yeah, man. This is all fun and games or whatever. But they invade the house. I'm like, man, why they can't kidnap my ex? Find out my ex let them in. Man, but we all have fun or whatever. Everything's having fun. So the reason why I'm telling this story is because that night, the next day we're supposed to go skiing. We're going to go skiing. I go to get my coat. And I'm like, yo, where's my coat? No one know where my coat is. Something said, look in the dryer. I look at the dryer, my coat, my North Face snorkels in the dryer, cut up. The dryer's full of feathers. My ex put my coat in the dryer. Let's go back to Brooklyn. What happened to Brooklyn? Brooklyn got her box taken, our box A, and it never spoke to me again for the trip. She whored me out. I'm gonna be honest. She was like, she's like, there's too much toxicity going on. I don't want to deal with it. I just don't feel comfortable. So that's it for Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Even with Brooklyn not messing with me no more, I still didn't go downstairs with my ex. I wind up sleeping on the floor in this $400 villa I paid for. I'm just sleeping on the floor. The last night, my ex comes up the stairs. She's like, Anthony, come downstairs in the room. I'll make this whole weekend disappear. I go, fuck you. Red flag. I should have went downstairs and made her eat some oxtail for everything that was done. But I just couldn't at the time. I was just so mad. My ego. I was like, nah, fuck the coat. The next day we leave. After the ski trip, we leave. We going home. We drop her off. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. More of the story. There's red flags all over this goddamn story. Red flags. I remember when we was driving home, she had to pee. I told my boy, I said, you better, I don't give a fuck. I said, how long the trip? He says, an hour. I said, well, she gonna hold her piss for an hour and 45 minutes. And I told him to go over every bump. She was in the back. I gotta pee. I gotta poop. I gotta pee. I remember when we finally pulled up, I told my boy he knew what to do. He was pulling up to her front of her house slowly. Slow. She's like, I'm about to blow. Then he let her run out. Last time I ever saw that mother. I ever saw her again. Me and Brooklyn, we're cool to this day. You You know what I'm saying? We all became cool. We me and her figured out that we wasn't, it just, I think, whatever. I mean, I flirted with her. This never worked out. You know what I'm saying? Just never worked out. But we cool to this day. My boy, hey man, I told the story. That's the villa. You know what I'm saying? That's the villa in a nutshell. Here's the red flag, man. Never bring your ex on a ski trip. Peace.